Okay, I think we're going live right now. I'll just take care of a couple administrative matters. Good morning, good afternoon, and to all our international viewers. Yep, you dialed in the correct number. This is DJ Jerry from Hollywood, California. Things are pretty quiet outside, except for a couple city crews who are jackhammering a big hole into the soil. I think they're trying to fix some pipes or something like that. How are things going in your neck of the woods? I I thought I would just try to release some. Hey, Mr. Johns is here. How you doing today? Welcome in. I thought I would just kind of try to. People were saying I was too controversial because I was talking about peace, love, and nonviolence and whatever. So I figured I would try to be non-controversial and do some videos about Marina Del Rey and kleptomaniac kitty cats, but I don't get the ratings on those things, unfortunately. Yeah. And other stuff, gosh, some of it really went into the thousands. I mean, for me, that's pretty good. So I'm trying to play it safe, but anyway, Mr. Johns, I hope you're doing well today. Um, what's going on? Any new finds out there for car parts and or maybe some more cool videos for the copyright-free music? That stuff's really saving my neck. Hey, John, my cat is here. John, my cat. Um, I do have some ads. I don't know if this one has any ads, but because I haven't added it specifically for that. But I do have ads on a lot of the other videos. So, you know, myself and another newly monetized channel were basically comparing our notes, and we found out that uh, I, we had less than $1 or something like it. But my hope is that Klepto Kitty, just goes viral one day. I mean, there's the other Klepto Kitty ones. They have like millions of views. The ones that were posted back in 2011, the original Klepto Kitty Dusty, the kitty cat. I haven't really been outside yet. It's not that hot. Where are you that it's 112 degrees? Welcome in, by the way, John Myquette and Metal Music. Are you in Arizona or something like that? I mean, that's pretty intense weather there. Okay, I'm just going to set this thing over here. Turn down the volume. Sorry, at the beginning you got to do all these little administrative things just to get things moving. So what's going on here? Let's see. Okay, cool. So, what was I saying? We're welcoming in. We've got some early viewers. Thank you. This is the early bird special right now. Mr. John is here. John, my cat, how are you? She has become the new queen of stream. I think you monetized already, so if you have, congratulations. Mr. John, I believe, already monetized because he's like mega popular. Lots of people on his viewing his videos, and he has two channels. Is it? How do you feel about having two channels? It's tough, isn't it? Because you got to like do the community outreach on both channels, and it's hard enough to do it on one. So how is that working for you? But yet you want to have more content, and I think that's what I'm trying to do with DJ Jerry. You know how like Rolling Stone magazine it's supposed to be about music, but they're talking about social issues and movies and you know all sorts of things that are really not directly related to music. So that's kind of I have a lot of interest, and that's kind of where DJ Jerry's going. But it is primarily a music channel. I don't know if people care about what a DJ has to say about social justice or not. But maybe they do. Who knows? Um, You've been neglecting the second. Yeah, it's always one or the other because you got to keep switching back, and then sometimes like I'll put out a video. Like I kind of put more effort into one channel than the other because I was trying to get DJ Jerry to monetize. So there has to be a certain amount of neglect that goes on the other channel when you're doing stuff. Like I don't do any live streaming on my other channel whatsoever. So, but I figure eventually, maybe with time, if you put out good content, those things will just move up. But there's a lot of. I think they upload 400 hours of video on YouTube every minute. 400 hours. So there's a lot of competition. But if you look at it in a positive way, there's also a lot of viewers. 1 billion viewers tune into YouTube per month. So that's an amazing audience. And I'm finding myself like watching YouTube more than I do TV, because if I want to watch something, I'll just put it in the search engine. If it's a news story or a movie or whatever it is. So I just don't find myself even watching regular TV that much anymore because I don't want to wait around till, a certain time till they have the news. And maybe I want, to hear something from social network that's not going to get on to a commercial news channel. So, I might start getting, some of the interesting things from people that post things on Facebook that I would never see on the news because it would get blocked out. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you so much for. I'm not sure how to turn on super chats. So once I figure it out, I will do it. But thank you. I know you said you wanted to be the first one. That is so nice. But you are already are always here. I mean, you've already given me a super chat every time you're here. So no pressures and no worries about that. Boa tarde. I keep getting pop-up ads that go over your thing. I better look at this one. It says Boa tarde. Todos da. Oh, that's my friend Luciana. How you doing? You do some really cool Boa tarde, Luciana. You do some excelente live streams. You are out there almost every day. Todos dias. El amor will say live stream. Yes, you're awesome. It's Lucy Ivana. And hopefully, I'm making sense in Portuguese. And we got Mary. Mary is here. How are you doing? I love your videos, by the way, Mary. The dumpster diving with my. I actually did a dumpster diving video that I've never released. It's so gritty. It's just my neighbor was giving away a bunch of stuff, and it's just like it was like a big dumpster. And I got some cool stuff, like all this like movies and videos and stuff. But I just started thinking, I don't know if I should release this when people think less of me or whatever. I'm already a questionable person then. But I love your videos. You just go right out there. You're so friendly and positive. It's amazing. So you're working. I don't want to bug you at work, so thank you. But thank you for tuning in. Yeah, dumpster diving. People like dumpster. Maybe I should do a dumpster diving. What do you think? I got it. I've already filmed it. I just need to edit it. But this one was amazing because it was like kind of a rock and roll dumpster dive. It's had all these. Like I got a set of. You remember Midnight Special? I don't know. Mr. John probably remembers this. They used to have all these like at Saturday night, like in the 70s and 80s. They would play all these like amazing concerts, and I got like 15 volumes of it or something. They're all sealed. I mean, it's like, who throws that stuff away? It's amazing. You got some cool stuff too. Didn't you get like a TV set, like a flat screen TV or something? Anyway, you might get 1 million views. Yeah, I mean, rock and roll dumpster diving. You know, there could be a market for that somewhere. And it's just so gritty. Like I come out there, I'm wearing all my old clothes, and I haven't shaved like in 3 days. I just look like a creep, you know, just climbing into the dump. You know, I found some really sketchy items too that I couldn't even show to a mixed audience in there. Welcome to the neighborhood. Oh my God, look what our neighbor's throwing away. um, yes, so we're so happy. Lucy Avanya is here, and Mary, Mr. John's budget builds. We're still, Mr. Johns, we're still working on your jib jab. You know, Mr. Johns, he wins a lot of the contests, and he's so nice. He always lets Janella win, even though I know you know. So he kind of tied instead, and I got to get this video done because VJ Selene usually does them, but she's finishing up her school year this week, so lots of administrative work and things to do. Um, anyway, where are we? Unfortunately, we have to go back to work now. Talk later. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in. Um, and you're always there, and I really appreciate it. You are awesome. And hi, Lucia Vanya. Lucia Vanya is cool. Lucia Vanya, what is my livey stream? I don't know how to say that. I want Mas necesito más live stream Provocé. There you go. I want more live streams. And Mary, do you ever do live streams? I think you would be great. You have such a wonderful personality and you smile so much. I think you'd be great at live streams. But you're great at whatever you do. So whatever you decide to do is awesome. What else are we doing here? Now, I'm in a room where I have I store a lot of my DVDs and videos and things like that. I thought I would just pull out a box here, you know, the one that's closest to me, and maybe take a look at it. I mean, I did a bunch of videos earlier or late last year about Bruce Springsteen. There it is. Bruce Springsteen. Remember that guy? Well, he is an amazing performer. I mean, if you ever get to see him live, he's so charged up. I mean, the man was close to 70 years old and he was doing like crowd diving. He was sliding across the floor. I mean, it was just so much enthusiasm. He played for hours and hours. Yet, I think his longest concert was his last tour. He played 4.5 hours. Did you believe that? 4.5 hours. He says he has separation anxiety because he has night fears. He doesn't like to stop. Music makes him feel good. He just doesn't like to stop playing those concerts. That's pretty amazing. This one is Bruce Springsteen's greatest hits. It's 3 discs. It includes a bonus disc too. Live cuts and songs that are kind of hard to find, like he did Viva Las Vegas, or The Last Temptation of Elvis. Oh, Viva Las Vegas. So you got the boss singing Viva Las Vegas. Look at this one. I think I gave this one away. I have a new giveaway. I'm giving away a Beatles album, a rare Beatles album. So go on my giveaway one and put your name on it, make a comment, and you could win a new Beatles, a like new Beatles album. All right, here's an album called Devil's Dust by Bruce Springsteen. It's called Dual. I love dual discs. I don't know why they discontinued them. Like on one side, they have the album, And then on the other side, they have what they call like it's a double disc, so it's like a DVD on one side and a CD on the other, and then they have like extra acoustic performances and interviews and documentaries and all sorts of things. So this is like the deluxe edition of this album. This is kind of like an acoustic album of Bruce Springsteen, so sings with his acoustic guitar. Let's see, what else do we have here? I love this album, The River. He did his River anniversary tour a couple of years ago. That was his last tour. Played at the LA Sports Arena, and that was the last show they had there. And that shut down. I think they're going to remodel it. I don't know if they're looking at the Football Stadium or something. Kind of like in near the LA Coliseum. Let's see, who else do we have on our Lucy Ivana? Oh, you're doing a video on mascara, on makeup. That is so cool. I love following all these makeup people because you look marvelous with or without makeup. This one is awesome. I got this one for my birthday. It has 5 of his radio broadcasts of his full concert. Some of these are hours and hours. And it has something like 15 CDs in it. Like things like Live from the Roxy Theater, Fox Theater, Atlanta, Capitol Theater. It's really cool. And he does a lot of songs that are famous, and he does some songs that I've never heard him do before. So that was kind of cool. Who else do we got on here? We've got Live in Dublin. When I buy a Bruce Springsteen album, I don't want to like buy like part of the album and later have to buy another part of the album. This one came with a bonus disc. It comes with the CD and the DVD, so that way you get it all at once. You don't have to buy it even separate. I always recommend getting it because if you're a fan, you want to get everything. Why would you just want to get some of it? This album is called The Rising. It got a lot of critical acclaim. It was all written about the September 11th in America, and it was a document of hope, the American spirit in the face of challenges. One thing we do as Americans is we bounce back. Okay, here is, I guess there's just another dual disc. I don't know why I bought it. It was probably because it was $1. It doesn't have the outer case, but it was an early edition, CD and DVD, dual discs. Unfortunately, they discontinued those, but the memories linger on. All right, let's look at Bruce Springsteen's one of his most iconic album covers. This is Born to Run. That's right, Born to Run, and it's got some box sets out on it and all sorts of expanded versions. But this is the original album. And when Bruce Springsteen put this album out, his face landed on the cover of Newsweek and Time Magazine. That's a feat that has not been reproduced by too many stars and artists. And that really catapulted him into a larger audience. And Springsteen right now has such a large audience that he can just venture out and do whatever he wants to do artistically. He's got a lot of freedom. He's been, making these acoustic recordings, country music, whatever he wants to do. He's got like free reign. He's got such a large fan base. This is an album called The Promise. It was basically a lot of extra songs that weren't released on his 1978 album called Darkness on the Edge of Town. But, again, I bought the whole big box set of it and everything with the DVDs and the extras. But, it's kind of cool to have, if you don't want to bring the box set around, you just want to listen to some rare recordings. All right. I'm going to move this back over because I'm afraid it's going to fall. And you don't want a big kerplunk happening. Let me see what's going on. Oh, we have Grace Al Bowles here. How are you doing today, Grace Al? We have Dale. Hello, congratulations. Thank you so much and for coming to this live stream. Again, if you haven't connected with Grace Al Bowles, She is awesome. She does some wonderful live streams. You meet so many new people there. You'll become an instant celebrity. And she's a great dancer on top of it. I learned that. The more I watch her, I find out new talents. And Grace Sile is an awesome dancer. Her and John Miquette. Dale, congratulations. Well, thank you. And it wasn't easy, because like I said, I started two channels at once, so that kind of made it a little bit more work. But I'm glad I did, and I really did it because of all of all your support. I could not have done it alone. Believe me, you have been awesome. Many of you have been watching my videos every week, you know, putting in really nice comments. So thank you. Domo origato. Let's see what this says. It says, I am the YouTube mommy of Grisal and John McKitt. Oh, okay. Now that's making sense. Because, and, uh, and my good friend Michelle Baban is here. Hi, I remember seeing you on Les Sancho. He's got a great stream. I was on it last week. DJ Selene won, like, somebody watching all her videos was surprised. He did like a roulette wheel, and then I won like 5 bananas. Hey, that's just what I needed. It is awesome. I can use all the bananas I can get. I'm kind of low on potassium. It's very difficult to have still a long way to go. Yeah, we just need to get just a couple viral videos, and we're in. And it's funny. Sometimes you get a lot of views on a video, and you think, "Okay, I'm in now," and then the next one, you just get like 35 views or something. It's a showbiz. It's like that. That's the way the cookie crumbles. But if you hang in there, some of those videos that you don't think you're doing that well, sometimes they start doing better. So don't lose hope. I mean, I remember one of my Target videos where I go through the final. When I first put that up, I got like 40 views or something, and now it's got like we're talking about 6 months later or more, it's got like 4,000 something views. So it doesn't always happen overnight. It slowly. It's like a bank account. It yields some interest. It just keeps. Hopefully, they'll still get interest. But thank you for coming. YouTube mommy of Grisile and John Miquette and Michelle Baban. I love all your channels. You guys are great, and please connect with each other if you haven't already. You can't. I do have a post up, a community post. I posted it last week. If you'd like to drop your link on there and make a comment, that way we can stay in touch with everybody, because it's kind of hard to go back and just view every single chat, from a live stream. But I find if you go to the community, just leave a message or something, and then we'll make sure if we can connect with you. Greetings from Norway. Wow, Norway is such a beautiful country. I think it was your video that I was watching that it had all that beautiful scenery. And it seems like a really peaceful, it's a peaceful lifestyle and community. That is awesome. Greetings from Norway. So happy you are here. Please connect with all our friends. Bruce Springsteen released 2 albums on one day. He's got so much music. He just released 2 albums. This one was called Lucky Town, and this was called Human Touch. So you had to buy both albums if you wanted all the music. Interesting way, instead of doing a double album, he just released them separately. And each one had, hits. So you really wanted to. He just evenly distributed the good songs on the book. You don't really get a bad song. Bruce Springsteen. Right now, I'm just going through a couple Bruce Springsteen records here. This one is I think one of his latest ones. It's called Live on Broadway. It was a Netflix special where I think it's just him and a guitar and a piano, and he tells stories about these songs, like how he wrote that song Born to Run, and it was all about getting out of New Jersey and everything. And it was just nonsense because he still lives in New Jersey and he loves it. But he said he doesn't even know that much about cars. He read all these songs about cars. he didn't even get a license till he was in his 20s or something. He didn't really know that much about cars. He just got out of necessity. But anyway, it's a very honest, funny and touching and special. And he does a lot of his hit songs and it just acoustically, him and a guitar and piano. There's Bruce Springsteen. That's his Darkness on the Edge of Town. This album, I believe, took a while for it to be released. There's all sorts of legal issues going on, and there was a lot of songs that didn't get released that got released onto an album many, many decades later called The Promise. Let's see what else we have. I love the title of this song. This is a single. It's called 57 Channels and Nothing On. 57 Channels and Nothing On. It sounds like cable TV. A little choosy there. We have Gressile Bowles. Hello, Mommy Delu. How is it going? And we thank you everybody who's checking in and coming to say hi. Here's another Bruce Springsteen album called Verses. When he wrote his book a few years ago, this was the accompanying album. It's some greatest hits and some unreleased songs on it. It's called something Song and Verse or something. It's called Chapter and Verse. I'm sorry, Chapter and Verse. Bruce Springsteen. Yeah. All right. What else do we have here? Bruce Springsteen, Tunnel of Love. There he is. He has that bolo on. That was kind of popular in the 80s. Instead of wearing a tie, it was kind of that Western look. And it just came out around 1987. I remember that. All right, we got Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, Hammersmith Odeon. This is actually included video and audio, I believe. Or at least the video version is on the box set of Born to Run, which was kind of that album came out. And this is one called High Hopes, and it was an Amazon special, and it came out with a DVD of Springsteen going through the whole Born in the USA album as a bonus. So that's really cool. He goes song for song, live in concert, Born in the USA. You gotta check that out. There's so much stuff to listen to and watch. It's hard to keep up with it. Who else do we have? So wasn't Max Weinberg in the Springsteen? Yeah, that's right. Max Weinberg. He was a part of the late night band. And whenever Springsteen would bring back the E Street Band, he would take a hiatus from late night TV, and join up with. I like Mighty Max. He's a really good drummer, Max Weinstein, right? That's his name. Weinberg. I'm sorry, I know someone named Max Weinstein. That's why I mix him up. Max Weinberg. I'm sorry. In the Bruce Springsteen band. And Dell says, hello, dear. Gressile hugs to you. Yes, big hugs to everybody out there. Thank you for coming out here. This was just like spur of the moment. I'm not, as you know, I'm kind of a spontaneous person. People keep telling me, you need to have a set time and a set thing. And blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in 5 minutes, let alone every day of the week. So people out there who got my notifications, they come every time, like Metal Music, Mr. Johns, John Marquette, Gressile Bowles. We got some new people here, Dell, Michelle Bond. I mean, you guys are awesome. I don't really need to like skywrite it or you're just there. That is amazing, and I really appreciate that. Hopefully, we'll continue to support each other. Now look at this one. This is a Bruce Springsteen. It looks kind of rare to me. It has two live songs on it. I'm not even sure which. It says promotional. My Hometown and This Hard Land. It was recorded at Madison Square Garden. It might be from that Madison Square Garden concert that he put out. I'm not sure, or from the video. Maybe they just have an audio version of it here. But if I see little things like that, I just like, okay, $2, whatever. I'm never going to see that again. Goodbye. And I collect some of the band members' music. This is Nils Lofgren. I have some Steven Van Zandt albums on vinyl. Nils Lofgren is also a member of Crazy Horse. And he's not played with Neil Young like in many decades, but I heard he was going to join up with Crazy Horse again and play with Neil Young. He's like on a lot of Neil Young like early albums like Harvest, and he has his own solo career. Amazing artist, Nils Lofgren, big guitarist, vocalist, songwriter. He has a song called Valentine, which I think Springsteen wrote on this album. It's really cool. I think Springsteen is even like some backing vocals on it. Really cool album. Great guitar player. I remember when he joined the E Street Band. He joined the E Street Band to replace little Steven Van Zandt, Miami Steve, when he left. And even when Steve came back, they liked Nils so much they just kept him. So that was a good move. Great band. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a couple years ago. I'm talking about the E Street Band. Bruce Springsteen E Street Band. This is from the Coliseum stamp when he came to LA in 1985. That was the first time I saw him. It was so hard to get Springsteen tickets, especially after Born in the USA came out. So he came back. He just did like the Sports Arena, which is kind of small. His tickets sold out like immediately, and then he wanted everybody to be able to go. So like this Coliseum has like you could sell out, I don't know, whatever, 80,000 seats because they were using the football field and everything. 80,000 to 100 people could come in, and this one is not from the same show I saw, but they did a couple nights later. It's recorded really well. It's from a website called Nugs, and I think Springsteen gives them royalties or rights to release it. It's all soundboard, really big stuff. So it's kind of expensive. I mean, if you're on a budget, you even have to lay out about $25-$30. It's a triple album. Not too bad. It's so rare, and it's so nice to revisit the entire concert. But every night you get something a little different anyway. Let's look at another one. This is the E Street Tour, Wembley, 1981. Also a triple album. He goes through most of the River album. He does a song called Who'll Stop the Rain, which is a Creedence Clearwater Revival song. He does I Fought the Law, which is an Eddie Cochran song. You get to hear him do some stuff that he normally doesn't do. That's part of the allure of these live albums. He is so great live. I mean, it is a shot of adrenaline. He did a great job. I believe it's called Nugs. Like that. You can get like there's so many concerts. You'll go crazy with it. Just don't look at too many of them. You're gonna go broke if you buy them all. But here is his other album, Working on a Dream. This one came out about 8 or 9 years ago. And I have another version of it that has like bonus discs and stuff. This is just a standard release. He did a song called from the Lester movie. Remember that? It was like a movie starring remember that guy who was in 9.5 Weeks? He plays a wrestler. Springsteen does the music. Well, that's a lot of Springsteen, but I do have to do more of it. But it's put away somewhere else, and I've got a lot of. If I like an artist, I just like I'm not completist. I just want to get everything I can get. And I'm always amazed at how many unreleased recordings they have that I don't have. But you got to think about what you do have. You're never going to be happy, right? Um, let's see. Well, we are still broadcasting out here. It's a good thing I'm in my music room because anytime the chat gets a little lull, I think you can just talk about music because that's really my favorite topics, and hopefully it's not too controversial. Sometimes it is. Some people get very personal about these. Click my song. I'm going to unfriend you. You know, like Bruce Springsteen. What kind of an American are you? But this is your freedom to speak, guys. This is your chance to speak. So say something. Say something. Say something. Anything at all. All right. I'm going to see if somebody will say something. And who is this talking here? He's a guy that follows my own heart. That's Hollywood Rabbi. And he's saying hello. You just saying hello to me, or you saying hello to everybody? Okay, you gotta be inclusive. You gotta include everybody. This is like really cheesy, but I gotta get the shot in it, guys. And I was born to run. That's right. Don't run away from the chat, whatever you do. But I think I got a couple more, a couple of screen steam things that are interesting to share here. This one is called Tracks, and it's all like I think it was released in the '90s, but it has like 4 discs. In this case, I believe these are cassettes, but it has a lot of songs. Most of them never released. But all the songs, and it comes with a booklet. It's called Tracks. They even have a best of tracks if you're not a completist and just want to hear some of it. Pretty cool stuff here. I want to pull out a couple interesting Led Zeppelin fans out there. I know metal music like this band, but there were a few of the. I know I showed you a few rare albums. Oh, Janella Spice is here. She's here to spice it up. Thank you for coming. Janella is a newly monetized channel, and she's got all sorts of cool watch groups and fun stuff going on. So please join Janella. Connect with her. You might want to leave a message in the community, and you can do it. I was trying to find. Oh yeah, this is what I was trying to find. Any Led Zeppelin fans out there? Look at that one. This is Coda, John Bonham, Coda Advanced Tapes, and they've got John Bonham, the drummer, was such an amazing drummer. They've got isolated drum tracks. They've got unreleased songs, alternate versions. It's called Coda Advanced Tapes. Led Zeppelin. Coda was just a collection of previously unreleased things. Look at this one. Dinosaurs That Rock. That's when giants walked the earth. Led Zeppelin. Look at that. Amazing soundboard. This is June 20th, 1980. One of their last shows. I don't think they ever made it to North America. They did a European tour. They played Medworth. This one's actually from Brussels. And some of the technology was a little better. So they're looking for rare recordings. Some of the better sounding recordings were done later on in their career. Check this album out. You just don't see that much. It's called Dinosaurs That Rock. And it's June 20th, 1980. They do a lot of songs from their last album called Into the Outdoor. And they do a smattering of songs throughout their whole career. There's even Stairway to Heaven, which Robert Plant hates. One of the greatest songs ever written. But anyway, anywho, What else do we got here? It's interesting. I think metal music might like this one. Rush, the Mighty Three. You ever see this album featuring Eric Clapton, Knocking on Heaven's Door? Arthur Lewis featuring Eric Clapton. And I shopped a lot at Amoeba, and I would just see these things that never really existed before. If you have any Bowie fans out there, this one is very rare. It's called Fresh from Divorce. And it's got a whole bunch of unreleased songs, David Bowie songs. Right around the time he got divorced, it was around Scary Monsters. Kind of cool, kind of cool, kind of cool, kind of wow. Look at this one. David Bowie at the Beeb. You see that one? Live on the BBC. They did release an album, an official album, but some of the stuff is still pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. Got another David Bowie album. Remember when he was Ziggy Stardust? This is Ziggy Invades America. And it's Cleveland, Ohio, November 1972. It's a whole concert of him as Ziggy Stardust. And I remember on the last Ziggy Stardust show, he says, "This is the last time we'll ever play together again." And it's true, that character retired and moved on to other characters like Thin White Duke and I don't know, all these other different names of all of them. We have Undell is still here. Cool album. Janella Spice. If you haven't connected with Undell, please connect with her. Do it. Please. You'll be happy you did. Please connect with Metal Music. We've got some very cool people here. And remember the Jeff Beck group, 1972 DVD. This one's pretty good. What else we got here? Remember this guy, Keith Richards? Keith Richards, that's right, from the Rolling Stones. This is called LA Connection. And it's from the Universal Amphitheater, which is now the Harry Potter ride. And they knocked it over. It's called Universal Amphitheater, December 14th, 1988. And he does some Rolling Stones songs and his solo songs. You just gotta love Keith Richards. What a talented guy. Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. What else do we got here that you guys might find remotely interesting? If you are a music fan of this time and space, yeah, I think I had a few rare Who albums. Which one is this? Look at this one. The Who's Long Instant Party, complete UK and US singles collection. Featuring the original 45 mixes sourced from the original masters, including Lost Almond tapes. Cool stuff. Love that Target emblem they had. And here's back-to-back two rare albums called Rarities 66 to 72 Volume 1 and Rarities 66 to 72 Volume 2. I think I have these on vinyl, but it was nice to have them on one CD, and this comes from England, I believe. It's an import. And I think I showed you this Zeppelin album. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's Live from Earl's Court, 1975. It's 4 discs. And it's recorded pretty well. It's just, I believe it's either an audience or a soundboard recording. But it's cool. They do a lot of awesome songs on there. All right. Well, enough about me. How about you guys? I wish we could sound trip right now with your collection of albums. I know I have to be so careful about copyright stuff because, like last night, I released this video called Klepto Kitty. It's about my cat who steals a large number of items from her neighbors. And I wanted to put in the Pink Panther song, just a little snippet of it. And then all of a sudden they said, "Oh, this has been copyrighted, blah blah blah." So they had to trim. I don't know if you notice, there's a part of it that just trimmed out. Maybe about 5 seconds of it or whatever. So it's okay now, but it was kind of freaky, just because he used a little bit of Pink Panther theme. So unfortunately, I can't play too much more music on here. I mean, I thought there was fair use. You could play a little bit or something, but I think they only allowed like a couple seconds of it or something. They said too much of it, so they cut like maybe 5 seconds off of what I was playing. But cool. Janella is really into music, and she dances really, really well. Um, uh, she's been in just about all of our Dancing with the Stars videos, so hopefully we'll put her in another one. Yeah, she's got so many great dance sequences. I've got to work on another one. There's just so many things. A lot of people think, "What do I do?" I mean, there's so many things you can do. There's just tons of stuff. So I have still videos out that I've made months ago that I haven't released. Like Klepto Kitty actually made that video in maybe summer of last year, and just sitting there and I should really make the video. You guys like that too, or do you just put everything out right away? But we are all tripping, man. We're tripping because we get the freedom of speech here. So say what's on your mind. Say it, please. Don't hold back. Anyway, I'm gonna put this back because this box is getting a little heavy. Heavy metal. I'm gonna put this down here so we get room for work. What else do we got going on here? Okay, well, anyway, let me see if there's anything interesting going on. We had a lot of the stores in my neighborhood were boarded up. The people were buying plywood like crazy at the um, hardware stores. One of my friends got something for her door. And you put it on the doorknob. I guess when you go to sleep at night, if anybody jiggles the doorknob, then the alarm goes off. Does anybody know about those types of things? Have you started to invest in home security? Because now they're defunding the police, I'm hearing, in Los Angeles. And from what I heard, like the Olympic division only had about 8 squad cars, and 2 of the squad cars were parked 24 hours a day in front of the city councilman's house. That means they only had 6 available squad cars for like 300,000 residents. And that includes, traffic and home invasions and whatever. So, um, you know, um, some of my neighbors, the wealthy ones, they have their own security. They hire like this one guy had a armed guard sitting out in front of his house, he's got a gun and everything. So I don't think he's worried about calling the police or something. It's like an armed guard in front of your house 24 hours a day. We're like in a military. But things are, I think, feeling a little bit calmer right now, so which is good. I don't really think the violence and that is going to get us anywhere. I think people's voices are heard, and that's what they take note of. People care about something and speak up about it. Politicians take note because they're looking for votes, so they want to see the pulse of the people. I don't think it's so much all the destruction that's making any changes. I think it's only the people who speak out, advocate, change laws. That kind of stuff is really a big deal that matters. And we thank all those people that came before us that really worked on those things. We have Del here. She's the YouTube mommy. How did you get the nickname YouTube mommy? You kind of like nurture some of your YouTube friends, and you just got kind of called Den Mother or something like that. All right. What else is going? What else is going down? I got to pull out this. I never watched this video. I've had it for years, but I never watched it. It's called Madonna. Everybody remembers Madonna, right? That's actually an actress played Madonna, and it is called Innocence Lost. Um, Provocative and powerful. Innocence Lost. It's the story of Madonna, how she got started and how she became a household name. I gotta watch this movie. I think I may have been made for TV or something. 1994, Fox Video. I miss the VHS. I just miss all this physical representation music. But I am running out of space, so it's nice that things are streaming as well. Excuse me. What else do we got here? Wow, Woodstock 99. That was a Woodstock reunion. Look at all the cool acts they have on here. James Brown, and Kid Rock, Jamiroquai, Brian Seltzer Orchestra, Creed, Jewel, Elvis Costello, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Alanis Morissette, Bush. The name of the famous artist that did the picture, Peter Brown, I think was his name, did the Woodstock cover. Remember the Bacon Brothers? These guys are good. You got Kevin Bacon and Michael Bacon. They serve up some pretty good music together. The Bacon Brothers. U2, Unforgettable Collection. They are an unforgettable band. Very, very inspirational. That's right. What else do we get here? Spend all day just looking at these albums. Oh, look at this one. Remember her? Blondie, Heart of Glass. And this is the remix single. Signals. Hi, come on in. I think that's DJ Selene is here. I'm on
that's a live stream?
Yeah, I decided to do a live stream.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Hello, everybody on the chat. I just came to tell DJ I have to run for my school. I have about 30 minutes to get to my school, to drop some keys and whatever I have to do there. So I'm going to see you later. Thank you for coming and joining DJ Jerry. Appreciate that.
Thank you, DJ.
Thank you.
Have a good time at school. See you when you come back.
All right,
bye. All right. Look what we got here. The Beach Boys, The Warmth of the Sun. It's kind of like a really nice album. It has a smattering of all the hits from many, many decades of performances. Beach Boys, their music makes you feel so good. It's just, I love the harmonies, and especially this time of year in America, summertime, Beach Boys, and roll down the window. It's just kind of awesome. Sort of awesome. Anyway, what else do we got here? Remember, Spice. I don't know if Janella's still here, but I got the Spice. Yeah, I'm a fan of Janella and the Spice Girls. This is the greatest hits album that it has. The DVD, also all the great video, promotional videos. I was looking for this album. I haven't seen it in a while. Spice Girls. Anyway, Melanie C. Remember her? Here is another Spice Girl single. This is from a song called Stop. We wish they never stopped. Please release another album. And there's Spice Girls. This is kind of like a spoken word, more of a biography. And look at this. Oh, I like that picture cover of their CD. Cool stuff. What do you think, Janela? I also have the Spice Girls movie. I gotta watch that someday. Janela was only 5 years old when that came out. But there's Ted. Who buys Ted Nugent and the Spice Girls? DJ Jerry. We got to cover the market because the more music and styles of music that you appreciate, the more enjoyment you can get from music. Yahoo, Spice Girl. This was totally unprepared. You can just see. I do have a lot of their videos too. I'm a big Spice Girl fan. Let me see if I can find the rest of their albums too. I thought I put them all together. Ooh, here's another one. Janela Spice. Spice Girls Forever. That might have been one of their last albums. And look at this one. Spice. Who do you think you are? Mama and Girls. This is Spice Girls. Spice Girls. And this is their first album, I believe. Probably the best. Wanna Be. What else? Say You'll Be There. Just tons of great songs. That is Spice Girls. Oh, yeah, here's another one. I think it's just do I have two copies of the same one? Yeah, I think I'm showing you the same stuff. But the Spice Girls had some great hits. Wanna Be, Say You'll Be There, Two Become One, Stop. Also, I think Janelle was probably a fan of the Pussycat Dolls. They're a great band too. And of course, Elvis Presley is one of the greatest Christmas albums of all time. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. All right, bunch of great songs in this one. Love songs, Unchained Melody, Surrender, Are You Lonesome Tonight? Are you lonesome tonight? I'm just pulling random stuff out here. Wow. Elton John Christmas Party. I love these Christmas albums. I do collect them because they have all these famous stars doing songs that are not on any other album. There you go. Cool song. But that was a surprise. Thank you for coming. That was a tribute to Janela Spice. Janela, have you ever seen the Spice Girls movie? I think it was called Spice Girls 2000 or something like that. I don't remember. But I've got to watch it. I own it, but I haven't seen it yet. It's like you have to get through the Kremlin in order to watch a movie at our house because everybody has to vote on it. Getting everybody to vote on one movie is not easy. But I'm putting that one on the ballot. What else is going on? Look at this one. It's called The Spirit. Eva Mendes, Sarah Paulson. I don't know how that mixed in. What else do we got here? I'm just pulling stuff out. Yeah, let's look at some DVDs. Lord of the Rings. I remember my whole family, we were in this Lord of the Rings kick. We're all watching this stuff, and we all fell asleep to really long movies. And I woke up. There was this battle scene, and this guy they were using bows and arrows. This one guy was getting like skewered so many times, and he just wouldn't die. It was just horrific. And everybody's sleeping through that, and I'm just like, but anyway, interesting movies. Lord of the Rings. Uh, how did this get in here? Mishi, the water giant. I think my son is putting some of these videos in here. This one's cool. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I never saw that one, but I love the, when they're kind of doing the kung fu and flying through the air. Oh man, that is cool stuff. All right. What else do we got here? Martial arts is like dance. Here's a couple of Disney videos. Brother Bear. I don't know if you ever watched this one. It's got some bonus stuff. This movie totally horrified my older son. When he was little, I took him to see it, and it just traumatized him. He had to sleep with the lights on for like 5 years. He couldn't even walk down the hallway at night by himself. I mean, I don't know why, but this movie traumatized him. So I got to keep this away from him. I don't want to bring back any bad memories. Um, it is actually a pretty cool movie. I remember that old man saying, "Get off my lawn!" So like that Clint Eastwood movie. Who we got? Sweeney Todd. I don't understand why I even bought this. Johnny Depp. Oh, that must be the reason. It was a musical, I think. Sweeney Todd movie they made it into a regular movie. It might be interesting. All right, Sweeney Todd. I love this movie. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. When this actually comes from the '60s, but they had re-released it in theaters years later, and I remember seeing it. It was so amazing. Great pairing, one of the best pairings in history of movies, which is Paul Newman and Robert Redford, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. They featured the song "Raindrops Keeps Falling on My Head." What will you do with all that stuff? That's what DJ Salaney keeps asking. I don't know. I just can't let it go. It's just so amazing. Besides, all the thrift shops are closed. So what am I going to do? Just leave it out front and the sprinkler, ruins everything. Incredible Hulk. Hear that? Oh, man. I used to watch the TV show, Bill Bixby. This was the movie. It's kind of interesting. He had two different people playing him, before and after. Or after you got it. The waitress, Carrie West. Where did I get this shit? Anyway, Heat. Change your mind, change your body, change your life. Okay. So Heat. And it's all about the greatest healer is within. Do you know that? Okay, the healers are within. What are you gonna do with all that stuff? Uh, it's called eBay, but I don't even think eBay wants it. They just like the rare stuff. They don't really buy like stuff that's too common. Well, once in a while, you'd be surprised. Like I'll sell a video VHS for like $80 or something. Like, why is somebody paying that much? It's just not available on DVD or any other format. Um, I put a lot. See, my other son he went out of town. He's learning abroad, so I kind of I brought a cabinet into his room and I started filling it up with all this stuff. But when he comes back, I'll move it out, maybe do the garage or something like that, or sort it. Maybe there's a few things we can part with, like that one with the sea monster. I can't part with the Spice Girls stuff. That's gonna stay, and the Elvis. But maybe the guy with the sea monster could move on. Maybe somebody else would enjoy that. Uh, anyway, what else do we got here? I'm glad I'm usually in the kitchen. I don't have all this access to all this stuff. So what do we have here? Oh, do we have any Madonna fans? Because I know I have a couple Madonna albums. So yeah, let's pull some of it out. Ever see this one before? Madonna. Unauthorized biography with comments by Madonna. This must have been in the 90s. She's so amazing. I'm glad I got to see her in concert back in 2012. She was supposed to be playing at the Wiltern Theater, which is a really small place. But may have been hard to get tickets there. Okay, here's another Madonna biography. Chrome Talk. I was a really big Madonna fan. I was buy everything she put out. Look at this one. Did you ever see this album? Some of you haven't seen this album. The Girly Show Live. This was in the early 90s, and it was a Japanese broadcast. That's right, 93. Two discs with all her great songs. All right. If you're a fan of Madonna concerts, I do have another one here that you probably haven't seen. It's an FM radio broadcast, and it's called "The Party's Right Here." The party is right here, guys. That's where the party is. FM radio broadcast Blonde Ambition Tour. Look at all. It's another double album. I think it's an import. Really cool. Yeah, Dallas, Texas, May 1990. Goldfish Records. I don't know. Remember this Madonna album? No, this one is an import. Out of print. It was an interview picture disc. And it has a picture disc of Madonna. What an icon, huh? What a great, talented performer. Let's see what we got here. Now, I'm also a fan of movie soundtracks, because sometimes in movie soundtracks you don't have, always some of these songs available, or maybe you don't want the whole album, but you just want the 3 hits that are included. Like, remember Animal House? This is original issue. And it has songs like Louie Louie. This was back in the 60s. They kind of were mumbling their words, and they had the FBI investigate into what they were actually saying. You believe they spent like 2 years investigating it? I don't think this ever know if they're going to understand the lyrics. This was a great soundtrack. It's got the Go-Go's, Our Lips Are Sealed, Bananarama, Venus, Always Something There to Remind Me, Dance Hall Days. Wow, tons of good stuff. The Go-Go's, We Got the Beat, Belinda Carlisle, Heaven is a Place on Earth, Bow Wow Wow, I Want Candy, and Everyone Wants to Rule the World, to name a few. It was called Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion. Very funny movie. And wonderful soundtrack from the 80s music there. This is a John Travolta movie called Michael. You remember that one? Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Actually, it has Don Henley from the Eagles doing a song I've never heard him do before, called Through Your Hands. Van Morrison, Bright Side of the Road. Oh, that's a beautiful song. Love that song. Bonnie Raitt. Willie Nelson does What a Wonderful World. The Reverend Al Green. Norman Greenbaum, Spirit in the Sky. John Travolta album called Michael. I think it was about an angel. He plays an angel that comes down to earth. I love this movie. You know that? That is the Andy Kaufman movie. I'm sorry. Andy Kaufman. And you know who played him? Was a great actor named Jim Carrey. Fabulous movie. Great soundtrack. Man on the Moon, which is written about Andy Kaufman. I Will Survive by Tony Clifton, his alter ego. Great stuff there. Peter's Friends. This one, I don't remember the movie that much. I remember it coming out, but it's got like, Tears for Fears, Queen, Springsteen, Clapton, Tina Turner, Elton John, Michael Nesmith. Tons and tons of great songs. Peter's Friends. They had a sale, like $1 each at Amoeba, and if you bought 3, they gave you 1 for free. I mean, gosh, Look at this one. Big Chill. Great soundtrack. Music from the 60s. And it has I've heard it through the grapevine, My Girl, Good Lovin', Tracks in My Tears, Joy to the World. Oh my gosh. One great song after the other. Whiter Shade of Pale, Local Harem. Love this album. This was popular back in the 80s. The movie came out. Remember The Last Days of Disco? This took place in Barcelona. The great soundtrack. Probably the soundtrack's better than the movie, but that song's like I Love the Nightlife. Diana Ross and coming out. Got to Be Real. Oh my goodness. Great songs. Love Train, Chic, Everybody Dance. Great stuff, huh? Dead Man Walking. Now, it has Johnny Cash, and it has, I believe it has a Springsteen song called Dead Man Walking. That was only available on his greatest hits album. So sometimes you buy these albums, they don't necessarily put these songs on every album. Sometimes they do. Here is the Mambo Kings. I really like this actor that was in this movie. His name is Antonio Banderas. Watching a movie of his called Ballistic with Lucy Liu. Great movie. Look at that. Mambo Kings. Tito Puente, Linda Ronstadt, Los Lobos, Celia Cruz. Even Antonio Banderas, I think, sings a song in this one. Mambo Kings. Yeah. Oh, boy. Also great songs. Aerosmith, Destiny's Child, Marvin Gaye. Really great stuff. Spandau Ballet, Leo Sayer, Charlie's Angels. Okay, guys, let's look at this one. Howard Stern, also great soundtrack. Cheap Trick, I Want You to Want Me, Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water, Cat Scratch Fever, Ted Nugent, Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson. I love that song he did. The Beautiful People, The Beautiful People. This was a really funny movie, by the way. It was the Howard Stern story and how he kind of shocked people into becoming famous. Ozzy Osbourne, amazing, amazing stuff. This is 40. Not bad, huh? Yeah. 40 is the new 20, I think. This is 40, and it has a lot of cool songs. I don't know why they did put a Yoko Ono song on it, but they've got Lindsey Buckingham, they've got Ryan Adams, Paul McCartney. A song called Lunchbox. Never heard of that one before. And interesting versions of famous songs. Yeah, I would give this a listen. This is 40. I remember seeing the movie a few years back. It was, it's all about family life. And Philadelphia. Remember that Tom Hanks movie? Denzel Washington. And it has a great song by Springsteen. I think it won the Academy Award for Best Song of the Year or something like that. Streets of Philadelphia. All right. Well, we got Faust, Randy Newman's Faust, and it has a look at all the stars on this one. Don Henley from the Eagles, Elton John, Randy Newman, Bonnie Raitt, Linda Ronstadt, and James Taylor. Ooh, really cool stuff in the original issue. You got to search for this. Oh, this one was really good. Dangerous Minds. And it was about a teacher who worked in the inner city. Sounds like my life story. Gangsta's Paradise. I remember when I was becoming a teacher, this movie came out. I was so inspired that I just had to take a PE class, physical education, and they wanted us to get music that kids could relate to that we were teaching. So I used Gangsta's Paradise to do all these stretching exercises. And it was very memorable. But Here is another great movie starring Richard Dreyfuss, Mr. Holland's Opus, and what a wonderful soundtrack it has. Stevie Wonder, Spencer Davis, John Lennon, Jackson Brown, Ray Charles. Great movie, inspiring movie about a teacher, a music teacher in the public school system in inner city. Um, Look at this one, Underground. He's all action, brother. I believe this gentleman was in Saturday Night Live. I could be mistaken. Really, what appealed to me is the all the '70s songs on it, like "Got to Be Real," "Ladies' Night," Earth, Wind and Fire, the OJ's "Love Train," James Brown, the Dwight Band, took a piece of Snoop Dogg. I did meet Snoop Dogg. I got a picture of him on Instagram posing together. Instagram was one of the nicest guys I've ever met. He was a celebrity. Really nice, very personable guy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Well. Anyway, we are still live here. I'm gonna put some of these recordings. Some of them. And I hope you guys enjoyed that little stroll through memory lane. Movie soundtracks were so great. Always waited to the end of the movie so I could see all the songs that were listed. Sometimes you hear a song in the movie, well, that's a really cool song. I don't remember the name of the who's singing. And they tell you all that at the end, but you got to wait till the end of all the credits to see all the songs in the soundtrack. Some songs don't make it to soundtracks. I don't know why. Maybe they don't have the licensing for it or whatever the reason is, but nonetheless, they are fun. Is anybody else? I think I've left you all speechless. Dell is still here, and Janella Spice. Speechless, we all speechless. And who else is still here? Speak or forever hold your peace. Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. I remember seeing that with you. Funny stuff. It's good to revisit some of these movies. You don't remember them as much as you think you do. Sometimes, technology changes and they're holding these old-fashioned cell phones, and some of them didn't have cell phones at that time. But can you believe a world without cell phones? One of the greatest discoveries, I think, is the smartphone. You can do so much. I call it like mission control because I can do all my editing on there. I watch TV. I answer emails, texts, phone call. I mean, it's just incredible. I guess if I had to pick one device, one thing, it would be this. Who's that guy? Anyway, what do you guys think? What device would you keep? And Maxim is here. Maxim, if you had to keep a device, one device you could only have, what device would it be? Not electronic device. And don't say back scratcher, electric back scratcher. That is a great device to have, by the way. You saw it all. All right. You lived through it. You lived through it. It is a guilty pleasure of mine to collect all this music. I'm sure, one day, God forbid, I leave the planet, somebody's just going to take a big dump truck. But to me, it's just so important. I don't know why. So nostalgic. No, I know why. It's great stuff. But My sons love it. They're already arguing. I'm gonna get the Kiss. I'm getting the Kiss autographed albums. I'm getting. Look, I'm still alive, man. Don't divide up my stuff just yet, you know. But anyway, yeah, music is just a great passion, focus, and all this stuff just represents a lot of happy memories. Just picking up an album like this Beach Boys, the warmth of the sun, doesn't it just give me some happy memories of being on the beach? The Beach Boys weren't even really surfers. Did you know that? I think the only guy that surfed was the drummer, Dennis Wilson. The rest of them really had nothing to do with the beach. Brian Wilson actually made a sandbox in his living room so he could feel like he was at the beach. He was kind of like a shut-in, and he would actually write these beach songs in his living room in a sandbox. It's crazy. Thank you for watching, Janella. You are awesome. I'm so glad I watched that yacht video of yours last summer. I saw Janella Spice's. I always tell the story, but I saw her yacht video. It was just so funny and cool and interesting, and she had all these friends and they were just so jovial. I thought, oh, I wish I could be hanging out with them. They're so much fun. And I looked up to Janella, like, seriously, like, this woman is a celebrity. She's a star. I still believe that. What a personality. She's so personable, funny, sensitive, intelligent. She's got star quality. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I remember writing to her on Instagram. I said, would you be my friend? I mean, I was like starstruck. And and when she started coming on to my stream, I'm like, I can't believe it. And she's really connected with DJ Salaney and I a lot too. And who's just so happy that we could. I mean, it's just imagine you just admiring somebody's work, a creator's work on YouTube, and then all of a sudden you get to become friends with them in real life. We're always talking about it would be so great to see you guys like in person. Imagine when all this COVID stuff ends and we can go outside again. Wouldn't it be cool, like, if we could all meet up somewhere, like Vegas or something? I don't know. Or maybe come to you guys, go visit you somewhere. And I'm just so worried now leaving my house, with what's going on, there's a neighbor across the street. They're just renovating, getting the house ready, a brand new neighbor. And somebody broke in the other night and they had drugs. They slept it. It was kind of like the Goldilocks story, but kind of modern day terms. And they had to get the police to get them out. So now the wife is like, I don't know if I want to live there anymore. This is pretty freaky. Like, people broke into a house, The workman found them the next day sleeping in their bed. Had to call the police. It was trespassing. But yeah, I mean, you're afraid to leave. I don't have anybody watching. I don't even think my neighbors know who I am. It was like, who's that guy? Hope he's not a home invader or something. He's got a cat who's stealing stuff. Anyway, my phone is ringing, but I'm not going to take a phone call in the middle of the live stream. That is extremely rude. Only time I did it was one time, and it was my lawyer. I will take calls from my lawyer because he's hard to get a hold of. But anyone else, no. Very cool review and awesome use of location. All right, well, thank you, Willie Sante out there. I think he's talking about my review of Marina Del Rey. Now, Janelle, I know you were excited. You thought I actually left the house to make that, but I hate to burst your bubble. That was filmed back in like August of last year or something. I just haven't gotten around to editing it. till the other day. So no, I haven't gone out. I go out to the post office. That's about it, or maybe once in a while to a supermarket or to a pharmacy. But other than that, I don't. Very cool stuff. Um, okay, I'm telling too many personal secrets about Janella Spice, but what I want to let you guys know is please, if you haven't already, connect with Janella Spice because she's got great live streams. You meet a lot of people. She gives you a lot of attention. She's not like those people that you come on their live stream, they got this whole thing, ticker tape going on, and then they go, how's it going, Metal Music? Thank you for coming. It's like an auction, and you're just like, gosh, that's it. But she actually interacts with you. She plays your videos, and sometimes, and it makes you feel like a human being. It's awesome. Maxim, so you are a Russian, but you speak Portuguese, right? Let's get back to Maxim. Thank you so much for coming. And who else is out there? I think Metal Music is still watching somewhere. I can't believe I've been on for almost an hour and a half. If it wasn't for these discs, I'd be out of here like in a half hour. It's just like because I'm the kind of person like I want to listen to other people too. I don't want to just talk the whole time. So I get to a point. Well, you have to say it. So if you don't say anything, I'm gonna like come up with. I gotta talk about Elton John's Christmas party or something. Shout out to Metal Music. Metal Music. I don't think and Janelle have missed any of my live streams. I really appreciate it, guys. If I miss your live stream, it's only because you're very late at night for my time, and then I usually watch them in reruns if I don't see them live. But I try to catch them live. They're so awesome. Don't tell anybody. It's the best kept secret. But Janella Spice has incredible live streams. She is really, really cool, and she's got all these friends like Tyra, and who are some of the other friends of the Spice Girls. Anyway, where were we? I think I need to look at some more CDs. What is this album? Oh wow! I was looking for this. This is Elton John. Reg Strikes Back. The whole $1.99. All right, and look at that. It says, "I don't want to go on with you like that." Isn't that song? Yeah, that's a great song. Elton John. It also has Mona Lisa's and Manhattan's Part 2. I like the way he goes back to some of his older classic songs and does these, he revisits Captain Fantastic. He did a Part 2 of that. And I think he did a Return to the Yellow Brick Road or something at some point. What a great artist. I did see him in concert a couple times and just amazing. 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 The way he plays piano and sings and writes songs. All right. Well, let's put this one back so we can see some. I'm gonna pull out a YouTube. Anybody have? We do a lot of videos about YouTube lately, and I'm gonna pull out my YouTube box. We have some more stuff from them, but this will just have to do. Did you know that U2 recorded a song with Frank Sinatra? Got You Under My Skin. Frank Sinatra and U2. Wow. Pretty cool. You guys know that? All right. Enough of that. Even better than the real thing. The thing I love about these singles, yeah, I have all their albums, but why do you need their singles? Because they put unreleased songs on their singles. That's why. So you usually get, extra tunes that you never would get just on the regular album. Look at this one. This is How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, special limited edition CD album, DVD, and book. Get 12 new songs, including Vertigo. You get a DVD, U2, and 3 songs, a documentary, and 5 performances. Wow. Really cool stuff, huh? Limited edition. I don't know why they would limit that. Here's another one, U2 single. It's called Walk On, baby. Come on, man. I don't need to go to Target or Amoeba. We've got all the cool stuff here already. Walk On by U2. There you go. And look at this one, The Fly. U2, another single with some extra songs on it. The Lounge Mix. Remember when U2 went disco? Do you guys remember that? Back in the 90s? Yeah, U2, they went disco. Discotheque. Discotheque, yeah. This is the deep extended club mix. Very cool, right? U2 doing disco. If y'all didn't know that, U2, sometimes you just can't make it on your own. It's like, you need a little help from your friends. Let's see what we got here. If God Will Send His Angels. What a beautiful song. Love song. Walk On. U2, U2. Another single. Walk On. These are imported. All because of you. It's all because of you too. This was made in Australia. Here's another one. All I Want Is You. And this was made in Germany. That's right. It's got Everlasting Love, Unchained Melody. All I Want Is You. U2, City of Blinding Lights. Love that one. This one's made in England and it also contains some extra performances. That's right. That's right. There's another U2 single called Please. That's right. And here we go, U2 7. I went a little crazy on buying all these singles. Summer Rain, Always, Big Girls Are Best. Beautiful Day, Quincy and Sonic's remix. Walk On, Stuck in a Moment, You Can't Get Out of Acoustic. Wow. A lot of cool stuff on that CD single. U2 Last Night on Earth. Let's hope it's not our last night on Earth. And it's got songs like Pop Music. I think that was from the Disco Tech album. Now they released a lot of albums, and then they released these deluxe things. So this was like U2 Live Under a Blood Red Sky, and then it has the U2 Live at Red Rocks DVD. With it also in the booklet. It's really cool. So I started getting into these box deluxe sets that they put out remastered. This has the regular album, Boy, yeah, YouTube Boy, and then it has all these extra songs, a whole bonus disc, alternative hits. This one is awesome. I love this album. I had to buy both deluxe albums because each one had different things. This one has the album and it also has this Joshua Tree live at Madison Square Garden in 1987. Great, great version, great recording of the concert. I didn't see the original concert, but I did see the reunion tour a couple years ago that they did. And I'm going to pull out a couple more of these big jumbo box sets. This one is called U2 The Unforgettable Fire. have many incarnations of it. I wanted the biggest one because I don't want to collect anything. It's got bonus DVDs, bonus audio CD booklets. That has a song "Pride in the Name of Love" on it. It's got documentaries, and videos. Yeah, it's really cool. This is U2 singles, and it's also got a bonus live from Milan. A bunch of songs that did live in Milan. So it's a deluxe version of their singles album, and it says DVD, so and compact disc. So it's the greatest hits, and it has live from Milan. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. Here is U2 War. They've always been a band that fights for peace. And it has the regular album, and it has a bonus CD filled with remixes and unreleased tracks. You can't beat that. All right, let's see. Well, here's their album, How to Dismantle Atomic Bomb. I just love this album. Song pretty good. Uno, dos, tres, catorce. What else do we got here? We got Wide Awake in America. It's like an EP, has like 4 EP songs. That's on Bad, Sort of Homecoming, 3 Sunrises, and Love Comes Tumbling. U2, Wide Awake in America. Look at this one. This is a limited edition. It's called Innocence and Songs of Innocence. It's got a strange cover there. But it has the original album plus a second disc of unreleased songs and alternative versions. So, I had to buy the album again because I wanted all the songs. So, like I said, sometimes you can't always do that. Sometimes they just release the stuff later, and then you have to buy it again. Gotta get them all. All right. Did you ever see this one? U2's Greatest Hits Part 2. And what is kind of cool about this is I believe it's from Russia. I think it's available in America. It's an import. It's a nice album. Got Instant Karma on there and a lot of their later songs, from the 90s on up. And here's Volume 1 if you like their older songs. This is also from Russia, I believe. And has a little Russian writing on the bottom there. Now here's an album that was a departure album. They kind of got into a little bit of industrial rock. It was called Baby. And then years later, they came up with the deluxe version of that. So they actually had, let me see what else was different about it. Oh, B-sides, yeah. They even played Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones. Very cool. So I would recommend this one. And if you like the early U2, this is October. And it comes with a bonus audio CD and booklet. So got a lot of listening to them. I mean, U2 is an amazing band. They did so much stuff through the years. Such a great group. So inspiring. Their music sounds wonderful live too. Sometimes even better than it does in the studio, which is hard to beat. I've seen them in concert like 3 times, but I would love to see them again. They're just amazing bunch of musicians. All 4 original members since the 70s. Can you believe it? Just amazing. So anyway, that's my tribute to U2. I do have more of their stuff in the other room, but I put so much stuff in my son's room. I gotta clear it out one day when he returns. I know he'll return one day. Dad, what have you done to my room? He'll be okay with it. He loves music too. So what else can I tell ya? What else can I tell ya? Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Oh my goodness. I'm just in a happy mood now, just looking at all these CDs. Hope it was a fun trip down memory lane for you too. Yeah. I'll put this one back over here. Yep. I feel like this is kind of like show and tell, you know. Show and tell. Do you have any Lionel Richie fans out there? Lionel Richie's now a judge on American Idol. Pretty cool. Huh? Lionel. I saw him in concert. He opened for Mariah Carey a couple years ago at the Hollywood Bowl. What a great show. Louder Than Words. Let me pull out this box over here. Okay, very cool. Here's some more Lionel Richie. Yeah, I got no Lionel Richie mood in this bunch of this stuff. And I got Lionel Richie, the definitive collection. I also got his video greatest hits. It's amazing videos. You ever watch Hello? It's like a mini movie. Really good. Here's his latest release. This is his latest release. And I don't know, I don't remember him sounding like that at the Hollywood Bowl. He just sounds like this. Ladies it's cool anyway. I'm gonna be some of the Edward G. Robinson. This is Jacob Dylan signed this. That's Bob Dylan's son. We went to see him in concert at Orlando Records. This has a lot of cool versions of songs featuring. It's from the movie soundtrack. We do a lot of the songs from the 60s. Yeah. And we got Donna Summer. Anybody like? Oh, this is a Casablanca story, part one. Cher, Donna Summer, lip sync. Kiss was Casablanca record. And talking about Donna Summer, let's check out. This is one of her later albums called Crayons. And this was an unreleased album that they released later called On the Rainbow. Donna Summer, Queen of Disco. Very cool. She had a great voice. Do you know that Donna Summer did like a Pokemon 2000 song? Power of One. Donna Summer. Donna and Pokemon. Peter Frampton. Peter Frampton fans. I have a video about the last concert tour he did. Fortunately, he has a degenerative disease and he's not able to tour anymore, but he is putting out a lot of music. You get some of his autographed stuff. This is basically 35th anniversary of Frampton Comes Alive. These are real because I bought them at the concert from the souvenir stand. So there's another one I bought at the concert. Hummingbird in a box. Songs for the ballet. Wow, you're really stretching out there. Peter Frampton. There you go. It's a live album, I think. Yeah. Great performer. Peter Frampton is, for all these years, he still keeps releasing albums that are called Peter Frampton, self-titled. But let's go back to the old Peter Frampton. This is called Pacific Plate. It was back in the 60s. And here is one of his most popular records of all time. I think this is the deluxe version, so that's some extra songs. I think it was live at the Cal Palace in San Francisco. One of the great live albums of all time, Frampton Comes Alive. And it was so great he had to do a sequel called Frampton Comes Alive Part 2. And we have a lot of Frampton Comes Alive tributes. I had a couple more Donna Summer albums just snuck here. This was Donna Summer's like the Great Hits album, The Journey. That's the Donna Summer. Here is Donna Summer live. They had an MTV or the VH1 special, something like that. One of the last great recorded concerts of Donna Summer. We did see the play. We did a review. It was called Summer, the Donna Summer musical. Had different actresses playing by different times of their life. Here's a Janet Jackson signed CD. 20 years into the first album. Janet Jackson, great performer. So many hits. Shelby Lynn, here's an autographed Shelby Lynn. I don't know if you guys are fans. She's got country music. Country music person. E.G. Daily signed. She was in the Pee Wee Herman movie, and she's also a great singer. She went to school with one of my friends in Beverly High School, E.G. Daily. You want to say it, say it. Look at this. I bet you didn't think I owned this album. Ciara. Yeah. Come on, man. Let's get down and groovy with Ciara. Please. Right? And then we have Erica Badu. Erica Badu. There she is. Okay. I got diversity here. And don't forget Elvis. This one was sold at the post office. It has a lot of his greatest hits and a couple previously unreleased recordings. If I Can Dream and What Now My Love. Sold by the United States Postal Service in commemoration with the Forever Elvis stamp. I just collect here is Sting at the movies. A lot of songs he did for movie soundtracks. I'm surprised how many movie soundtracks he did. And here's one called Police Academy. The first recordings live ever of Sting, Stewart Copeland, Andy Summers. This was the birth of the Police. And before Roxanne, before Message in a Bottle, they did all these songs back in 77. And once the Police ended, Sting went on this tour. They joined up with all these jazz musicians. Great album called Bring On the Night. There was a movie. Really nice. Great transition. Sting, 57th and 9th. There he is. And here's another Sting album called The Last Ship. I think that's one of his last ones. It's a musical. He did Sting appeared in a musical. Didn't get to see it. It was right around the time of the pandemic. I'm not even sure. He might have done it. There's a lot going on. Earlier this year, there's another Sting album called Brand New Day. Nice positive song. Let's go back to the Police. Outlandos de Amor. What a great band. A little bit of reggae, pop, rock. Oh my God, they were a great band. I love everything he did, really. My friend says, "Are you going to get the baby tapes?" This thing, dude. There is Nothing Like the Sun, his second solo album, which is really incredible. A long album. It was a double LP, but they put it all in one CD. And Police Greatest Hits. And actually, I got this. Look at this dumpster diving, brand new. We were talking about dumpster diving earlier. Who the hell would throw away a brand new factory sealed food album? Maybe I could do that. Anyway, I rescued it. It's a rescue CD. And here is the Police. And that's their second album. Gotta de Blanc, I believe it's called. Yep. And it's got Message in a Bottle. But when that came out, my friend brought the record to school and we were playing it on the record player, and it was just amazing. Hey, remember the Braxton sisters? Toni Braxton. Did you know she had sisters? They did some cool music together. Toni Braxton, what a great singer. And here's one of her solo albums called Pulse. Yes, yes, Toni Braxton. And it's time for us to sing Joy to the World. All the Fishes in the Deep Blue Sea. I did see Chuck Negron singing this in a small club out in the West Valley area. Canyon Club. Great group, Three Dog Night. Unfortunately, we've lost some of the original members, but Chuck is still with us. And he's still singing Joy to the World. All the boys and girls. All righty, all right, all right, all right. I'm gonna put some of these back because not, that's cool. You got to see my Janet Jackson signed 20-year album. Janet, Miss Jackson, if you ask me. Then you saw the Frampton stuff signed, right? My son bought a poster from the concert. He hung it up on his wall, a signed Frampton poster. He was very impressed with his concert. The man still at the peak of his brilliance, and he's going to keep recording albums as long as he physically can. Much luck to him, and our heart goes out to him for struggling with his degenerative disease. So unfair that it affected his hands, but thank God, like I said, he's still able to play guitar, sing. So he's just stopped touring right now, but glad the opportunity of seeing really, really amazing. Seen so many great shows. I'm thankful for. Now you can't see any shows anymore unless you watch them on videotape or YouTube. But it's just something about seeing a song done live by one of your favorite entertainers, bringing the song new life. So, that is right, my friends. I could go on and on and on, but I don't want to break the record. All right, so who do we have out here? We have Dell. Are you still there? Thank you. Dell, thank you for watching and for hanging on. Tell us about your next video or anything that you'd like to talk about. It's been a pleasure. I'm coming up on 2 hours. I don't usually go, sometimes I go over 2 hours, but actually we do have a lot. We have about 10 million people watching, believe it or not. I thought you all had gone out for lunch or something, but we're still, you guys are still here. I hope you found these albums interesting. I could go on like this for days. I have been collecting for a while and just love music. I love music, any kind of music. That is right. What else is going on? No, we're just having fun. We're reminiscing, talking about the old days, the Spice Girls and Elvis, and everyone in between. Look at that, Spice Girls. You guys didn't think I had all these items, did you? Okay. I'm fine. Okay. What else are we going to do? I'm going to thank you all for coming. I may go and try to like edit some more video or something. Maybe do something productive like clean the house, right? Like it's into this creative wave, and then it's like, oh, time to do laundry, mop the floor, and clean the rooms. You know, it's not self cleaning. You guys have that too. You get in that creative mode, and then you just start shirking some of your domestic responsibilities. Oh, does that ever happen to you? Hmm. Anyway, who else do we have out here? So I am getting ready to sign off at 2 hours. I have to go 2 hours. That's right. This is one of the first live streams I haven't really had DJ Selene with me. She's usually there translating what I'm saying into Portuguese and so forth. I would just say tudo bom to all our Brazilian friends. Tudo legal. Obrigado. Thank you for coming. Thank Janella Spice for being here. I know you were at work, so it was hard for you to do it. And I will send regards to DJ Selene. She may be back in a little while. She had to go to work. At the school, they want her to clear out their classrooms, straighten up, return the keys, all that kind of stuff. She's getting ready for summer. And we'll probably be doing a lot of educational videos together on her channel as well. So I'm involved in a lot of different channels. As I said before, if you'd like to collaborate, please go to DJ Jerry, and I'm going to type it into this thing here. Send me a message, and let's collaborate on a video. What do you think? You guys ready for that? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? You like it? Do you like it like that? And you can do it on just about any topic you like, or if you want to talk about music, you can do that. And you could even do a televisit and record it, or interview, or whatever you want to do. So if you'd like to collaborate, please DM me. This is my Instagram. That's DJ Jerry's Instagram. If you'd like to put your Instagram name out there too, you may do so. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And it's time for us to kind of get moving. It is about 12:19 in Hollywood, California. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. MIC. See you real soon. KEY. Why? Because we love you. MOUSE. There you go. A little Mickey Mouse Club music for you. It's really great being here. I work on eBay, so I usually have a lot of packages I'm getting ready to pack and assemble in the morning here in LA, but I packed everything out yesterday, so got some free time. I really like this. This was fun, guys. Thank you for coming. We will we'll see you on the flip side. Any last words, last thoughts? It's hard to leave. I got 11 million viewers right here. It's like we peaked at the end. But I'm not much for just letting it run. Like, okay, you guys, I'm gonna leave my closet door here. Please discuss I don't know. I think you guys have been great, being here as long as you have, and I'm gonna give you. It's time for recess, students. I feel like I'm back in school. That's right. I'm gonna respect each other's time. Yeah, see, that's right. That's right. It's time for recess. Okay, everybody. Well, I love you. That's right. I love you guys. You are awesome. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful day. And if you speak out in forms of love, peace, empathy, civil justice for all, you've got to be on the right side of history. You can't go too far wrong. What do you think? Anyway, bye bye, everybody. Love you and have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.